There are so many fun and wearable fall and winter trends, and I've talked a lot about fall trends, and now I want to talk about some trends that are more geared towards winter time since that season is coming up. And there are a lot of great things going on in fashion, and I really love this season, and I think you're going to enjoy it as well. So there's going to be 6 trends in this video that I think you are going to absolutely want to wear. Hey ladies, it's Jamie, and thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching this video. So if you love this video, I ask you to please give it a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments below if you love any of these trends and which ones you will be wearing this season. And also, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and also the little bell to get notifications for when I post videos, which I post videos normally twice a week, mostly on Thursdays and Saturdays, but sometimes I'll add a third in there. So let's go ahead and get started on the first trend. So the first trend is actually something that has been a very classic way to dress for a long time if you're using neutrals, and it's monochromatic dressing. And this has become a trend for the past few seasons. And now for the fall, you're not only seeing the neutral monochromatic looks, but you're also seeing very bold colors done this way. And so a monochromatic look or tonal dressing can be done a couple of different ways. So you can wear the same color from head to toe if you want to, and that has become very popular with a lot of the 2-piece sets that are available. Or you can kind of wear different shades of that color. So if you have a green bright top on, you could wear a lighter green pant and then another green color in your shoes. So there are a lot of ways that you can do this and a lot of fun looks that you can create. And I think the bold colors are a little bit harder for us to do, but I think the neutral colors are just really awesome. And if you guys want a video on monochromatic or tonal dressing, please let me know, because I'm thinking about doing one. I think it would be fun to take some bold color and then some neutrals and create some outfits for you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see that. I have talked about this next trend before, but I wanted to mention it again because I think this is something that is very wearable for colder weather, and that is leather. So we are seeing leather or faux leather in just about everything, from tops to shackets to different kind of jackets. Of course, you have your bombers and your moto jackets that are really popular. And I've seen regular classic blazers and oversized blazers in faux leather and in leather. And I've seen a lot of pants. So pants are a great item to add that you could wear all kinds of different things with. And I think that would probably be the easiest for most of us to add for this winter season. But I do think if you love the jackets and the blazer, that would be the second easiest thing to add to your wardrobe. And I don't think the leather or faux leather pants are going to go anywhere. And if you love leggings, the faux leather leggings have been going strong for multiple seasons, so that's a good option as well. And my favorite ones are the Spanx ones that look like it, but definitely don't feel like it. Because if you're like me and you get way too warm with something like that really close to your body, that would be a good option. But I really love this trend, and I think it is not going to go anywhere. I think it's going to be around for a while, and they've done a lot of classic pieces in faux leather or leather that would really work for most of our wardrobes. A very big trend for this fall and winter season are textures. And I'm talking whatever textures you want to add, really. But I do want to mention, since I talked about monochromatic dressing, that a lot of times to bring interest to an outfit that is all one color is to add some texture to it. So if you have a knit sweater on, then you can put a faux leather pant or skirt on with it, and you're mixing textures that way, and it makes a big difference and it makes it a little bit more modern looking. But the textures that I want to talk about, there are a few of them today, and the first one I want to mention is tweed, because tweed is something that makes me think of Chanel, because she came up with the tweed jacket, and there are a lot of styles that are very Chanel, but I'm also seeing coats out of tweed. I'm seeing oversized blazers out of tweed, and I actually ordered one from H&M in the spring, and it was so heavy that I sent it back. So I really think this is a great item for the winter time, because most of the time it's pretty thick and it will keep you really warm. And I also found some tweed pants from Mango that I thought were really awesome. And there's skirts in tweed. You're going to find suits in tweed. So I think tweed is probably getting up to that peak in the trend where it's getting really popular, and I think it's going to be around for a little while. If you are not into tweed, hopefully you'll be into this next one, and I think most people will be, because this is the most comfy and cozy trend that is out there. And I'm calling this fuzzy and furry because I want to talk about both shearling and faux fur, and because you're going to see both of these options. And I'm so glad the faux fur is back, because I actually have a couple of jackets in my closet that I'm going to be pulling back out that are bomber style jackets too, which is also on trend. But I think if you need a lot of warmth, this is a great option for coats and jackets. And you'll see, like the shearling, you'll see some of the full versions, but you'll also see some very common things like denim jackets or bomber jackets and things like that that have some sort of shearling lined in them, which I think is a lot of fun as well. And it provides a little bit more warmth. And for the faux fur, it's the same way. You'll see it lined, or you will see it just in a full jacket or coat. And I also want to mention that you're going to find these materials on handbags and maybe even some hats, some other accessories that are a lot of fun to add. So if you don't want the full coat or jacket, then you could definitely do a fun accessory that would add this trend to your wardrobe for this season. I was not sure if I was going to mention this next texture, because this is something that would be considered very popular, but it might not be considered a trend in most people's minds. But since texture is a trend, I wanted to talk about it, because corduroy is the texture I'm talking about, and I think it is something that is really easy to add to your wardrobe to add a little bit of fun and texture to it. So usually we see corduroy in most fall and winter seasons, but I have seen so much of it and at almost every retailer I've shopped, so I just wanted to talk about it. And the cool thing is I've seen it in very unique pieces like suiting, so a blazer and a pant, and I found these at Mango, and I just thought it was so cool. And you can find it in really cool colors, because corduroy looks really good in a range of colors or even in neutrals. And so this would be a fun way to do a monochromatic look, which is also on trend, and just have some fun texture in your wardrobe, and you could split the pieces up and it becomes very versatile. But also there are a lot of styles and other jackets that you can find. I found just a really cute button down. It almost looked like a denim jacket or utility jacket from Bowden that I thought was awesome. And then some other blazers and even tops in corduroy. So there are some great options, and I think there are some handbags also. I picked up a handbag at Target that was made of corduroy. So there are different ways that you can add it to your wardrobe. If you don't want a garment, you could find an accessory, and it just adds a little bit of texture. And so now I want to talk about some of the jean styles that I have found, or pant styles. And I have seen skinny legs, I have seen straight legs, and I have seen wide legs. And then this brings me to my next trend that I want to talk about, which I have found in corduroy and all different other materials, and that's flares. So flares have become very, very popular. This is a big trend for the season, and I have already talked about flares in other videos. I actually did a video on some Old Navy pants that were flares that are awesome. I'll link it in the banner in the description below if you want to check it out. And I have a video coming on do's and don'ts for flares, so I'll talk about shoe and top options. So check that out when it's posted, and you can learn how to style your flares. But I really, really love this trend because I think it is flattering on every body shape. And a lot of people ask me if it will go with their body shape and if it will go with their age. And I really think that anyone can wear a flare. And I'm not talking the big wide bottom flares. I'm talking about more slim flares, which most of them are right now, that just come down, and they're just really flattering because they come in at the knee and then they go out again at your ankle, and they really help to create balance, which is what we're all looking for in our figures. And so I am a big fan of this one. I think it's super versatile, whether you buy a jean, a pant, or a corduroy. but I do think it's super wearable and really easy for anyone to add to their wardrobe. Now I want to talk about animal print, because I know I'm going to get the question of whether animal print is in. And I did a video for spring items and what was out of style, and one of my picks for that was animal print, because animal print really was not big in the springtime. But usually when fall comes around, animal print comes back, because it's just a great staple even to have for your wardrobe. And it's usually leopard print, but we're also seeing snake print again and zebra. So I picked up this zebra dress at H&M and I absolutely loved it. They have another style in this print. I'll link it below. But it's just fun to have a little bit of animal print to make your wardrobe just a little bit more fun and just a little bit more trendy. And even though it's trendy, it's still a very common thing that people wear. So I really love this one and wanted to say that yes, animal print is back for the fall. You're going to see a lot of it. And if you have it in your closet, pull it back out. Those are all the fun and wearable fall winter trends that I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know which one was your favorite and what you will be wearing. And also, if you have time, please hit that thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And if you want to check out my latest video, I will link it here in the graphic. You can click it and it'll take you straight to it. So thanks so much for watching and have a great day.